fellas, how you doing? How you doing? Uncle Craig here, off the farm again. And where am I? Yeah, I'm down here at the Hilton. See that in the background, maybe? It's crack of dawn. I actually thought I'd catch a sunrise out here on the beach in HuaHin, in the province of HuaHin. Looks like there's a few people out here trying to catch that sunrise shot. But yeah, man, the beach, that's where it's at, man. Here, check it out, bro. Boom. Is that cool or what? Guy with a throw net right there. Oh, I thought I'd just sit here. Just taking a little break from the farm, meet some friends, eat some good food. You know, it was my birthday. It was actually my birthday for 2 days, right? One day here, and then the next day in America. But what did I do? Well, man, I waited for that sunrise. Although, check it out. Those are the things you do on your birthday in HuaHin. HuaHin. This is down here in the south of Thailand, in the province of HuaHin. And I'm looking at the viewfinder in my camera, and it looks pretty cool with the sunrise behind me. It actually rises at 6:08, so I came down here a little bit early. Everybody's sitting, people sitting on the beach, checking it out. Fishermen for the squid boats are still out there. You can see them at night all lit up in green and white. The tide's out. All the rocks are exposed. Can't see those rocks when tides are in. Most of them anyway. One lone guy with a throw net, hoping to catch a school of fish that might have swam too close to shore. But yeah, man. Where'd you wake up today? It's very quiet out here. In a little while though, it'll be quite busy because there's a million people that visit this area as well as that live here. We walked around a little bit last night, and of course we've driven around the last couple of days, and I can't believe the amount of Western people that live down here, as well as just vacationing. I can understand vacation, I guess, but this is one of the southern provinces, so you know, it's not like the beaches on the east side, Pattaya and stuff like that. This is much more south. And I'm not awake yet, so I'm a little slow. I haven't even had my coffee. I just wanted to catch the 6:08 crack of dawn sunrise. And then I'm gonna go back upstairs and get my stuff and go ahead and get breakfast. Oh, I missed that guy throw the net. Dang it. But yeah, man, that's pretty cool. Doesn't even smell like the beach though. No smells. Huh. I call this the noisy sand because yesterday when we were walking on the sand and your bare feet, I don't know if the feet trap the sand or whatever, but it makes sand. It's like a barking sound, like or when you're walking on it. Weird, man. It's probably because the sand here is so fine. It's like walking on baby powder. Anyway, I got 6:03. That's 5 more minutes. Sunrises and sunsets are, yeah, the sunrise and sunset is pretty much probably on target. It's weird how they can predict it down to the minute, or I should say determine. It's not a prediction, it's a outright determination that that's when the sun rises or sunsets. We're down here for another day. We've been here for 2 days, and supposed to head back to Bangkok and then onward to our house. But you know, one could get used to hanging out down here if it was like this, the idyllic you know, sunrise and the peaceful serenity of the beach. Yeah, man, that's what life's all about. Me and my tattoo. And for those of you who are going to be screaming about the tattoo thing, don't worry about it, man. It's a watermark. Water tattoo. So it looks cool in pictures and stuff when you can't see that it's not real. I was gonna go for the full back one, but nah. Sunrises like this, you know, on the beach, you can probably see why some people choose to retire in Thailand. But I'm sure, I mean, I've been to beaches my whole life, man. I've said it before, but I've kind of chased the sun everywhere I went throughout my life. You know, always chose to go to islands, look for islands, visit islands, but also beaches, coastlines. Living near the coastline or living on a beach is pretty cool. But one thing I did reflect on the other night when I was here walking around and stuff was that you know, living on my farm up there in the family land, that's pretty cool too, because you know, you're not around all the hustle and bustle of tourism anyway. That can probably wear on you. You know, if I lived here, I think I was talking last night, saying if I lived here, like, I'd have to try pretty hard to stay out of the limelight or whatever, to stay out of, you know, I don't know, harm's way. Not that I would get hurt, but I'd probably wind up punching somebody in the face. Because I've already seen, you know, a few obnoxious people walking or driving, you know, their motorcycle 100 miles an hour down a narrow road, you know, walking street kind of thing, like they're in a hurry to get somewhere. I don't know, but all it takes is one person to step to the left or step to the right and get clipped by a motorcycle, a guy, you know, some big old guy on a motorcycle, foreigner. I see most of the Thai people just putting through, you know, with their family on the motorcycle or something, you know, so. But yeah, I don't know if I could live here full time. I don't mind visiting. Well, it's 6:08, man. Let me set this down. Look at that little dog. There you go. But yeah. Pretty cool. One of these things about the GoPro is it doesn't have a zoom feature for the video, which would be pretty cool, but it doesn't have it. My ZV-1, my Sony ZV-1 had it, but the one thing I didn't like about that Sony ZV-1 was that, I mean on the zoom feature anyway, was that you could actually hear the extension and the retraction of the lens. You'd hear it go out and you hear it come back in. So that kind of messed up any kind of peacefulness that you get from zooming a sunrise or sunset. Or maybe I was looking at yesterday's sunrise at 6:08. Looked at the timetables. Or maybe it is 6:08. Is that the sun behind there? I didn't see it break the horizon, but that could be because there's actually cloud coverage on the horizon. Looks like the sun is actually higher right now than the horizon. Well, either way, it's still pretty cool. As a fisherman moves across the water to the next location. Yeah, I think the sun's already risen. It's just back behind a sea of clouding. Hey, and there's a lone monk walks along the beach. Elderly as well. Yeah, buddy. Okay, I don't know what just happened there. For the first time, I was looking in the viewfinder of the camera, and all of a sudden everything was like, I wonder if it's going to show up on the video, but everything was like as if you painting a picture and then you just swiped everything with your hand. It was still on, but yeah, weird, man. That did not look good. I had to actually take the battery out, reset the whole brainchild. Pretty cool. I think some of these guys with the boats, they'll go up and back in front of the sun rise for the benefit of all the tourists, so the tourists can get that idyllic picture of a Thai fisher boat in the sunrise sailing past. And by sailing I mean moving, because it's not a sailboat, or at least that one ain't. Anyway, yeah, man, pretty cool. My friends from America are here on their family outing. family outing to the beach area. We had some good food. We went to this restaurant last night. It was pretty cool. So we might go there later, my wife and I. But we went all the way down to the other end, and I remember that it was like 20 years ago or something that my wife and I went in that exact same spot, and but the whole thing was different. There was no like restaurant per se. You could eat out there. It was all wooden kind of, shanty kind of places out there, and with monkeys, diving off the rocks into the water and stuff. It's pretty cool. And I was sitting there going, oh my God, I think this is the same place where we were. Although now it's a full-blown restaurant, A little deja vu going. My wife's still asleep. Anyway, y'all, that's about it. A little splash from here on the poolside, beachside at the Hilton, HuaHin. And if you watched that and you found it in any way enjoyable, well, thanks for watching. And keep watching. And I'll get back at you from here, off the bottom.